welcome to another edition of Adding Tech to the Math Classroom. I'm your host, Jill Bowman, and the topic of this week's episode is how to set up your Google Classroom. Today, I will be showing you a step-by-step tutorial on how to set up multiple sections in your Google Classroom. I will also show you how to choose a class theme, as well as how to post to multiple sections at one time. As you learned in my last podcast, Google Classroom is amazing, so stay tuned because you are going to want to learn how to get this great resource up and running. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and open up a new window in Google Chrome. Now you want to use Chrome. I feel like it's the best web browser to use. Once you get that opened up, you're going to go ahead and go to classroom.google.com. And you're going to want to log in as your teacher login. So I'm already logged in, but you don't want to log into your personal Google account. It won't let you set up your classrooms. So once you're all logged in, you're going to be taken to this page. This is your dashboard, essentially. You will be able to access all of your classes from this page. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to click right here where there's this plus sign and click Create a Class. Now, this is where you're going to name your classes. You can name them whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and just name them with my last name and the class number. So Bowman 1 is my first one. This is first period, and this is 6th pre-AP math. And then I'm going to click Create. Once it gets it set up, it takes it just a minute depending on your internet connection. It will go ahead and open it up for you, and it will pick a theme for you. Notice this one went ahead and picked a purple theme. So if you don't like the theme that it picks, you can go right here where it says Select Theme. And you have a plethora of themes that you can choose from. Everything from silly to technology, patriotic. Let's say I want to do this patriotic one. And then notice it changes this banner color as well as the background color to match. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that one as this patriotic one. Pretty easy to select a theme. So I can go right back up here where these three lines are, click there, and notice there's my class I just created. I'm going to go right back here where it says Classes, and we're back to our dashboard. Notice we have this class we just created is there. You can see the background themes, and it's right there for you. So now we're going to create another class. So come up here where it says, just like we did the first time with the plus sign and where it says Create Class. I'm going to name this one Bowman 2. This is going to be second period, and this one again is 6th pre-AP math. Click Create, and once again, it's going to choose a random theme for me. This one happens to be green. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that. Notice if we click the three lines, I have both of them right here. So I'm going to go back to my classes. Notice both classes have now appeared in my dashboard. And I'm going to go ahead and add one more class. So I'm going to create class. I don't have a third or fourth period, so I'm going to name this one Bowman 5. This is 5th period, and this one is just 6th math. This is not a free AP class. So I'm going to create that. And then once again, it's going to choose a random theme for me. This one, it chose the green one again. So I want something different. I want all my classes to have a different theme so I can easily tell which class it is. So I can choose any of these pictures. I can also choose patterns. So let's make this my pink class. Notice again, it changes the background, changes the banner. Again, here's my three classes. Easy peasy, right? So the next thing you need to know how to do is how to post to multiple classes at one time. Now, the only downside to this is that you cannot schedule posts. We'll talk about scheduling posts in a later podcast, but just know that's something you can't do when you're doing multiple posts to multiple classes. So I'm going to come down here where this plus sign is in whatever class I want to be in. Actually, let's go to my first period so I can go to my pre-AP classes. So here's my first period. I'm going to go right down here. Notice I have lots of different things that I can post. So I am going to create an announcement. Notice where it says 4 right here. I can do it to my first period, my fifth period, my second period. I can choose what classes I want to have it in here. So say maybe it's picture day and you want to remind parents and students picture day is tomorrow. You're going to want to send that to all of your students. If you have a test and it's only in pre-AP, then you're going to want to just select your pre-AP. So I'm going to go ahead and just select my pre-AP student. And I'm going to say, oh goodness, welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful summer. And let's say I type that and I'm like, you know what, I want to send out to all of my classes. I can go back up here. It's never too late to change that. And I can even go back in and edit it later. Now, if I wanted to attach a picture or a file, that's what these options are down here. Again, we'll get to those in a later podcast. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post it. You'll notice here it is right here on first period. And I can go to my other periods and make sure that it is shown up as well. So let's say that I decided, I want to add something to fifth period because they need to bring something special to fifth period. I can go here in my fifth period. I can click right here and click edit. I look forward to working with you in period. And I can save that. And now that's only going to save it on fifth period. So notice it's here. If I go here, it's not there. I can go back to my dashboard where it says classes. There's all my classes. And you can set up as many classes as you want. You can even set up mini classes. We'll go over in a later podcast how you add students and how students can join your class. But that's how you get it set up. I hope you've enjoyed this and good luck. That was easy, wasn't it? As we talked about in the last podcast, Google Classroom is incredibly easy to use. Well, that's all we have time for today. Tune into my next episode as we explore more advanced features of Google Classroom, such as how to add students, post an assignment, and schedule a post for later. Thanks for tuning in today. Bye, y'all.